Hey guys, it's Adam, and welcome to Tomodachi Life. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different, but I hope you won't mind. Yesterday I was playing some Smash Brothers, practicing with Ness while I waited for a video to be ready to upload. I was having a bit of a stressful day already, trying to get things done and up on time, but as usual, playing a video game that I love helped me relax. My girlfriend Danielle knocked on the door of my office. She looked so sad, and I didn't know why. I hadn't heard the news yet. I was completely caught up in the fun of just playing an amazing game. The death of Satoru Iwata breaks my heart. His devotion to games was unmatched. He started out working for HAL Laboratory on titles like Balloon Fight and Kirby, but he quickly became the guy you go to when a game is struggling to get done. He saved my favorite game of all time, EarthBound, when the code was a complete mess, even after a long development, and it didn't look like it'd ever come out. He just stepped into a difficult job, devoted to making it work. He helped fit the entire Kanto region into Pokemon Gold and Silver cartridges, when originally it took up the whole thing just to get one region in, blowing the minds of so many gamers when we beat the Elite Four in Johto, only to find out that we can now travel to the original Pokemon world one more time. Even when he became president of HAL Laboratory, he accomplished amazing efforts, like transferring the entire Pokemon battle logic from the Game Boy games into Pokemon Stadium in just a week, with only the raw code to go off of. He worked on Super Smash Bros. 64, and made sure that the series continues to this day. And this was all before even joining Nintendo. When it didn't look like we'd get Super Smash Bros. Melee in time for the holiday GameCube launch, he was in the trenches debugging, making sure to not disappoint anyone, and getting the game out at the promised date. The list of his legendary programming feats goes on and on. I had forgotten that Iwata even made sure EarthBound's sequel, Mother 3, became a Game Boy Advance game after the N64 version fell through, saving one of the best stories in gaming from never being told. And he did all of this tedious, tough work so that we could just have fun. He believed in games as a way for everyone to have fun. He continued to work hard and rise through the ranks, but on top of all these accomplishments, he had a presence and warmth that you could just feel, one you would never expect to find from the president of a major company, because Iwata was a gamer at heart. He knew what it meant to really love games. When I heard about what happened, I looked over at my screen at Ness, a character that might have never even been included in the Smash roster without a personal push from a man with a soft spot for the series he helped save. The little kid in the baseball cap was standing triumphantly after a victory, and all I could do was break down and cry. These beloved characters, so many different series over the years, and Smash itself would either be completely different or not here at all for us to play if Satoru Iwata hadn't devoted himself to making sure that they were made, and most importantly, that they were fun. When Nintendo hit tough times recently, Iwata cut his own pay by 50% rather than lose any employees. He knew the people working hard, making these games are crucial, but the people playing come first. To lose anyone talented just meant that the quality of games would suffer, and he never wanted to disappoint anyone. He was always selfless in pursuit of our enjoyment. Iwata once said, "The more you struggle with something, the more unique and memorable it becomes." When I'm down on myself or just having a tough day, I'll try to remember these words, to know that it's worth the time and effort to create something that you're proud of, in the hopes that someone out there somewhere might get enjoyment from it. And if things feel really tough, there's always the games he left behind for us. Rest in peace, Mr. Iwata. We'll make sure to treasure all the fun times you created.